Alright. Think I am good. Think everything's working all fine. Yeah. Alright. Welcome back to Terraria. Because it's Saturday. And Saturday is Terraria Day. I have went ahead and popped into the world just to organize our craft. So our inventory is basically just beauty. And the dump chests are back to being empty. There's also more chests, as well we have more chests. So previously, if I'm recalling correctly, let's see, we went ahead, we went over here, I think we cleared out this little area to go ahead and make the Terraria farm for hard mode. We also killed, or did we kill? I think we tried to kill the queen bee and failed, if I remember. I think we did, but I don't exactly remember. We basically cleared that out. We went ahead and killed the queen. What else did I do? Oh yeah, I went back down to hell and collected more hellstone. After we collected more hellstone, we also went over to the dungeon, like ran around there, and basically tried finding the Marasmus sword thing, which we found. Hooray. And then I think we went over into the jungle and farmed up the items for the blade of grass or whatever. Which now we actually have all the items for the Knight's Edge. Hold on. Where is the weapons? This is the weapons. Which is just 4 swords. Now, the biggest problem now that we have to encounter is finding an altar. And for those of you that don't understand what the hell an altar is, or at the very least don't know what an altar looks like, well, our altars are going to look like a bunch of eyes clumped up together. And in corruption, the altar would look like a freaking like actual altar. But since we're in Crimson, it just looks like a bunch of eyes all clumped together. And altars are mainly found inside the Corruption or Crimson. However, they are not restricted to actually spawning in general in the world. But this actually shouldn't be that hard. It's just annoying to get there and then crafts, because the altars, if you break them, they don't drop anything at all, and you can't even break them before hard mode. So we have to run our butt all the way over to an altar just to craft the sword. It's also how you craft a bunch of the summons for bosses in pre-hard mode. Or I think it's how you summon most of the bosses. I don't know. I just know it's how you summon the evil and the Eye of Cthulhu in terms of like bosses. But yeah, so we'll be making our way over to craft that Knight's Edge. I think it's Knight's Edge. Yeah, I think it's Knight's Edge. We'll craft that. We'll go ahead and replace our bee sword with it, because the Knight's Edge, if I'm correct, is probably one of the best swords in the pre-hard mode. Or at the very least, a pretty good sword. After that, I'm still trying to figure out what else I want to try and do before hard mode. Because getting into hard mode is one thing. Prepping for hard mode has a lot of things that you could do. And so that's why I'm a bit like, I'm not too sure on everything. Because we could absolutely just spam time into fishing and get a lot of crates, which if you farm a bunch of crates, you can actually get hard mode ores right off the bat, but only when you enter in hard mode. It's the second that you enter in hard mode can you actually spam those crates to get a bunch of hard mode ores. Which, I'll explain why you can, there's a thing that separates hard mode and pre-hard mode. But basically all you need to know is hard mode unlocks a bunch of crap that pre-hard mode like cannot access. Or at the very least isn't obtainable through yet. Like you can bring your frickin' like summoning staff, you can bring your frickin' armor into pre-hard mode from after pre-hard mode, but it really doesn't matter because, well, you had to get all the stuff into hard mode and then come back into pre-hard mode. Alright, so now we're here, we just gotta go ahead, we enter through this tunnel thing, mouth thing. I really don't know what this is supposed to be in terms of representation. I'm guessing it's supposed to be a mouth. But yeah, those eye things that are glowing, that's what we're trying to like get to. I think there might be one down here. Yep, right here. Oh, I need my imp staff. Also, there was a goblin army that went ahead and attacked earlier, so yeah. And like that, the Knight's Edge, 40 melee damage. And now I basically just want. That's a different animation. Hold on. That's new. Holy crap. And it's an auto swing. Nice. Okay, so for those of you that definitely do not know, because I definitely did not know this, there has apparently been an animation update or something where I have not swung the sword for the Knight's Edge, because the Knight's Edge would have been like a normal sword, like the B sword, where it's just a simple swing of the actual sprite. But holy hell. Well, at least it now makes it so much freaking like it makes it one of the best swords in the game in my opinion now. Kind of reminds me of how like the way the how is it, the Zenith swings. Oh well. Now since we've got a freaking cool sword that's like crazy, not really too sure. Oh. There is the Deerclops, which is the last boss that we haven't fought in pre-hard mode, besides the Destroyer Worlds, which requires us to enter in a different world and have Corruption instead of Crimson. But honestly, we don't need to do that because there's no use in doing that. Because the only difference between the Eater Worlds and the Brain of Cthulhu is literally just the biome. It's like the Evil Presence biome. And that's basically the difference. And I actually don't know what the Deerclops actually drops in terms of like anything good or not. I just remember Deerclops when I fought them was like freaking holy hell. It was tough. Not to say every single boss has their own difficulty, but fighting the freaking Deerclops was hella tough when I did it. I don't even think I actually killed him. I think I went in, tried to kill him, and died. Or, well, I think we were just going ahead. I was with a group of buddies when fighting the Deerclops. And I think what we were ending up doing is very pitiful damage, but because of the rate that we were able to survive, we would do pitiful damage, one of us would die, the other person would stay alive and do pitiful damage. We come back in, and it's basically one of those things where it's like a trade-off thing, where the enemy can't go ahead and kill both at the same time, because he can't drain both health bars, yet we consistently respawn with a full health bar. Or at least I think that's how it went. I'm not really too sure. But I think it ended up with us just giving up entirely. Either that or we both die. which, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of upsetting, but also funny. We wasted like a good 2 hours on fighting Deerclops, and it was funny because it was an unintentional spawn. It was just one of those things where it's like, oh, I'm gonna spawn in now. And it's like, oh, the Deerclops, we should fight it and try getting whatever it is. I still don't remember if we actually won or not. I don't think we won. I also need to figure out what the summoning tool is for the Deerclops, because I've actually never properly summoned and fought the Deerclops by myself. It was one of those things where it's like, oh, this is new. Well, I'm not touching it because, well, there's no reason to. It's like, you don't need it for the Zenith. But, hey, we may as well, since I want to explore all the content this run through. And I want to have a better run through than my first ever run. It would be weapons. Here we go. I hit the wrong thing. I hit the wrong thing. And we had to do crap. Alright. Ruthless. Oh, nice. We have less knockback and more damage. Which is actually a pretty good, like, trade-off, because the, like, speed at which this swings, it has, like, fast swing. It's like 2 swings per swing or something like that. I don't know. It's just really freaking quick, which is not really how I remember it. I think it used to be a bit slower. Either that or it's the animation that's going ahead and making it look cool. It's the animation that's making it look faster. Oh well. Anyway, the guide's not in his room, but eh. Alright. So, Deerclops. Let me look it up real quick on how to summon them. As the Deerclops is, of course, if you know, from the Do Not Starve clash with Terraria. Let's see. Oh, hey, he's immune to confusion, and its debuff that he inflicts is slow. Huh, didn't know that. Drops Lucy's X, da-da-da-da. Pet, free hard mode, snow biome. At midnight during a blizzard, if one player in the world has at least 90 defense or 200 health, or by summoning the deer thing, it will not spawn naturally if there are enemy PCs too close. Alright, so we want to go ahead and craft the deer thing. How we craft the deer thing? We need 3 Phoenix fur, a lens, and Craftin ore. Alright, so Phoenix ore. Oh, come on. Really? I don't want to do quiz. Let's see what this is. Ah, it's this fluffy crap that I was mentioning. It's, let's see. It is this stuff. That's saying it's so fluffy, which is probably in reference to the kid holding up the frickin' unicorn in Despicable Me. Crafting material. God. 1 in 3 chances dropped by snowflakes. Oh wait, no, it's a 50% chance to drop, and it's a 1 to 3 quantity. And this is, let's see, defense 12, da-da-da. How often does this spawn? Because I might just go ahead and completely just bypass this boss if it's really hard. Or at least very rare to drop the crap, because I'm gonna be honest, I rarely see the freaking Phoenix guys. Let's see. Yes, I know. Ice biome, damage, life, distance, immune to, freeze stuff. God, this biome. Looking at the freaking Terraria stuff on mobile is so messy. Ice biome, cavern layer. Oh wow, does it really not say the spawn rate? Yeah, fair enough. Alright, so we basically just need the fur crap that he drops to spawn in deer clops. Besides that, I don't think there was much more. Oh yeah, I also went ahead and didn't do much to the freaking house, but I did craft a crafting table and add lights to the mushroom biome's house. So, yeah. Slightly roomy. Or slightly homey. Chop down a tree. We'll make door and walls for the biome thing. So, here's our door. Plop that there. And then we'll plop down a bunch of walls. Alright, don't have enough, thus we're going ahead and just do a simple slash everything around. In fact, I think we can probably go ahead and chop down another tree. Actually, let's just chop down all of these trees because they just drop mushrooms. There we go. Chop down these trees and craft the walls. With that done, do I have enough space in here to even consider a house? Obviously missing chair, duh. I wanted to know about the space, fine. Ah, okay, well, mushroom chair it is then. I was hoping for a toilet, but chair works. Housing, question, suitable. Oh, nice. With that said, we now have a house in the mushroom surface biome, which will then allow us to have the mushroom NPC in hard mode. I think it's also time for us to expand the home, because we're gonna need more room. I think that's probably the next best thing that we can do. Especially with the fact that the party girl is down here and every single room is basically full, with the exception of Guy being in the wrong room. Why are you not in the right room? Anyway, doesn't matter. So, I guess for this, we'll just go ahead and just kind of expand the house. Grab some wood. Yeah, why not? We'll grab both. And I don't think we need anything else. I think we just need these two. Alright, cool. So we're just gonna go ahead and expand the house now. Oh yeah, I also have the freaking hook. I don't know why I'm not using that so much. Probably because of the fact that it's a bit janky when you are near the house. It really is a janky thing near the house. Placing a block. We're just gonna do a quick bit of that way. I don't actually know how many blocks that is, so let me just measure with our measuring tape tool task thing. Tools, ruler. It's like what? 16? 15 extra, 16 with the wall. Alright, cool. Oh, I fell off because I pressed the wrong button. Oh well, doesn't matter. Alright. Now with that, we need to expand this way a bit more. Using the wrong wood. So I can expand 5 that way, 5 that way. So that's like 11 plus 3. So we need like, what, 1 more? And then from there we go ahead and get our 5. Bleh. Don't want to die. All right. So. All right. And now we have 15 to include the wall. 16 including the wall, 15 excluding the wall, which means we just need to go ahead and break our rope. And from here, we can just go ahead and keep doing that. And now, because I don't want to break the house just yet, I'm going to go ahead and fly around. I should also probably turn off this ruler. If I can access the inventory. Duh. There we go. Oh, right, this. There we go. Ta-da! You can now see and everything. So, I'm gonna expand it horizontally a bit, and then we're just gonna go full verticality in terms of like expansion. So we're just gonna go all the way up. Alright, I think that's good. It's like a good amount. I'll also be replacing the roofs of the NPC houses, as we will want them to be flooring. There we go. And then floor. As this just looks like a better wood as a floor. Still not good as vertical, or wood's still not good vertically, but as a floor, it is absolutely gorgeous. I've just realized I'm gonna need so much of this wood for the background. Oof. Oh. Alright. We're gonna figure out how tall we need to go. Alright. Hold on. So, if we go ahead and are looking, roller on, and we hold out the imp staff because imp staff can go anywhere. 1 block above is 20, or from the roof to the bottom block is 19, so they have 19 space, which means I would want, let's see, may as well just duplicate. So we got 16 blocks up here, so I want to be right here, which means there. Which means I'm gonna have a hard time. Screw it. I am gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm just gonna start building up until I hit 17 to make the floor. Which is gonna be absolutely annoying, because I gotta count. 1, 2, 3. Actually, I swear, the fact that you can't reach further is really annoying. Because it's like, it's a good thing, but it's also an annoying thing. So we needed 17, so I just need 4 more, which means whap, whap, whap. 1, 2, 3. I said 3, 4. And here's our ceiling, NPC's floor. So that means the rest of this can go bye-bye. That's what makes me question. Hold on, how tall is this? This is 5. That's also 5. So what is... Ah, this is 4, isn't it? Yep, it's 4. Oh well, that just gives me another space to place down random crap. Anyway, now with that, as I say continuously anyway, it's time to make this floor. Probably not going to be able to complete this floor. Never mind, actually. We might. I'm going to need a hell of a ton of wood. I will tell you that. I need a hell of tons. And I don't mean wood from hell. I mean just a bunch of wood. Alright. Should be lined up from what I can see. So now we need all the way up. Up to there. So that means we need 3 more on this area. Right? Hold on. We go ahead and measure. Okay, so 18 actually now. I need this to be 2 blocks up, right? I am like measuring with the wrong thing. Hold on. Okay, so yeah. That would be 2 blocks. I swear the ruler is so odd using. 1. Wrong wood! No! I don't even know how I placed that wood block. Alright. And because of the fact that... Oh. If we do want to extend vertical, I'm going to make this roof the same type of wood as the floor. That and pretty wood. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Building that and now the roof. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is OSHA standards in terms of building. I mean, everyone knows a good carpenter uses his grappling hook and builds a frickin' house using just 1 plank for a good 2 miles before finishing. Like, how else would he get the job done? With, like, frickin' safety? Nah. Alright. Now since we've done that, we are now gonna go ahead and, well, we're gonna swap over to this wood, and we're gonna make the wall for this thing. Because this is gonna be more NPCs housing, as everyone would know and love, and totally not hate me for. I need to really just chuck that up here. Makes it so much better. I need wings. I will say that. I definitely need wings. Actually, no, I need a freaking hoverboard. Actually, never mind. A grappling hook does just fine. Also, I'm not going to go back. I'm going to go back for replacing that 1 wood block at this point. Using the grapple is so much easier than not using the grapple. Do do do. So I hope everyone's having a good day. As I have no responses, but I'm just gonna pretend everyone's having a good day and I'm happy for ya. So PC parts are still here. I still have the PC parts, which I mentioned in Borderlands. I don't think I mentioned in Terraria, but I did mention the fact that they were coming in early. But yeah, I've got the PC parts. I just am waiting on the case, which is gonna arrive on Tuesday, supposedly. Hopefully. I'm hoping. I'm hoping the fact that it actually survives the ship. Like, I'm hoping the frickin' PC case actually survives the frickin' shipping because, well, you know how bad shipping can be. And, well, the good thing about this case is the fact that I don't like it. I'm personally not a fan of glass. So it doesn't have glass, it's just full on metal. The only problem with it is the fact that, well, I don't know how strong it is. So it's like, oh well. If it gets dented or scratched, then, well, hopefully it's minor. To be fair, I don't mind if it's scratched up, though. Because then that just means the fact that, hey, it's got... Oh, we have some... Slimes are falling from the sky? Ah, you don't think. But yeah, I don't mind if it gets scratched, just as long as there's not like a big freaking dent that's not supposed to be there. Or just any dent in general. The main reason why is because, well, PC case, it's just a box that you put your PC in. So, yeah. Of course, people go ahead and absolutely deck their freaking case out in RGBs. Those freaking fans with the little screen things that play like an animation on the inside. Those, I gotta admit, are pretty freaking goddamn cool. Problem, I'm not looking at my case. Actually, I've just realized a good funny little thing would try and be playing freaking Minecraft or Doom on one of those fans. I'm pretty freaking positive it's possible, but it would be absolutely funny. Like, no doubt. People have already went ahead and played Doom on a freaking TI-84 whatever McGee thing. Did I not make this correct? Hold on. I think I might have made this one too wide. No. Oh wait, no, hold on. I'm just looking at it weird. Duh. I thought this was gonna be like a 4 wide room, and it's like, huh? How did we end up with a 4 wide room? I'm not even supposed to have anything bigger than just 3. But yeah, no. But yeah, I've got the computer parts. The freaking case is supposed to arrive on Tuesday. I'm kind of actually hoping the fact that I put the case and everything all together, like, the day it arrives, basically. Main reason why is just because of the fact that it's like, I just want to get it over with. I just want to get progress done on this. Freaking, like, I want to be able to draw is the biggest thing. I want those thumbnails to be finished. But hey, it's gonna take a moment. Boop boop, bop bop, doo doo. So yeah. Oh my god, I've just realized I have to put walls in here. Well, I'm a dumbass. At least I'm a funny dumbass, I guess. Actually, no, I'm not even a dumbass. I'm just a lemon. Also, can I mention how freaking often slimes fall from the sky now? Like, I have not had a slimes fall from the sky in, like, anything of, like, the 360 version when I played. But now it's just freaking often more than ever. So I want to go ahead and make boreal wood. I'm gonna need more boreal wood. That's just a fact. Gonna make platforms. So many platforms. God, you know how many platforms I'm gonna need. So much more than this. There we go. That should be good. Probably a bit of an over-exaggeration of how many platforms I need. I mean, under-exaggeration. I need more platforms, don't I? Yeah, that's fine. We're still in build process, so just as long as we've got platforms, we're good. This is probably going to be the weirdest looking base that I've ever built, but at the same time, probably the most practical base I've ever built. That's on the bottom block. There we go. I'm also going to need to light this up like hell. Oh, damn. I can't reach all the way out there, can I? Yeah, no. Now I have to question how many freaking cells do I have? I'm calling the houses cells at this point because, well, can't really change my mind any other way. They're cells, they're not houses. Like, you only have a walking space of three blocks. You can't really do much other than walk forward and back. Not to mention there's a table next to you and a chair. And it would be helpful if they tucked the chair into the table, but hey, it's a crafting table, so it's low. That, and you can't tuck chairs. So, yeah. Don't know when I was checking my inventory for anything. Not the one I want. Makes me feel like the crosshair is ever so slightly just off by like 1 pixel. There we go. Here's one side. Now we just got to do the other side. And there. Now we've lit basically nothing up, and we've just placed down a bunch of platforms. Okay, so I may or may not have overestimated. Oh. Yeah, I may or may not have overestimated how many freaking platforms we needed. Also, this is one higher than what I wanted. There we go. Wait, can I jump now? No. I need to actually remove that down one, because this whole thing is based off of the previous one, and I'm messing up like crazy. Holy crap, I cannot build. Can I also turn this off? Hold on. I would like to turn off my freaking ruler once more. Alright. Now we shall go up 1 and destroy this wooden platform so we can then go ahead and like basically have a neater looking platform system. I broke through the platforms. Alright. Do. Pop. Bop. Oh, this is the actual max height. Nice. That means I can just go max height and run around like a madman. And just like that, we now have a base which has a second layer. My one question now is how many homes do we have? So we have the ability to... Wait, is that no longer a home now since I've got paintings in it? Not valid housing? Huh? How? It says not valid housing. How is it not valid? Is it because of the painting? I can take away the painting. Here. Wham. Now the painting's gone. Is that good? Is that a valid housing? Housing is suitable. Okay, so the painting was just in the way for some reason. Okay, noted. That's not your house. You are now forced to move back into this, like, housing area. I know it's a mention, like, Space Party Girl's house. Oh, she just, she just owns the entire block. Which now makes me question. Oh, she probably owns that bottom layer, so that's probably the reason why. Okay, that would make sense. It's like questioning why it was like that. Also, I'm guessing the pets don't actually take up a space. And instead are just, hey, I'm here, basically. Just like one of those things where if you have the room, they'll occupy it with an NPC. Which means that there's 2 NPCs because you can't control either of the NPCs. Alright. So, definitely overestimated on how much wood we needed as the platforms. Which is good, but at the same time, don't need to worry about it. There we go. All of that's back to wood. And now the upsetting part is crafting a bunch of frickin' walls and using up all of the boreal wood, which is really upsetting. Reason why? It's because it's like the prettiest wood, but it takes so long. Alright, so which one was it? It was just a crafting table. Where's the wall? There it is. All the boreal wood turns into walls. Thanks, game. 500 walls. That's not going to do me good. Living wood walls. Oh, right, yeah. Living wood. Leaf wall. Mushroom wall. All that good shenanigans and everything. Also, when did my campfire get turned off? There. Campfire's on. And now we wait for the wooden blocks to be placed. I guess I can tell a fire alarm story before, which is absolutely funny. So, I went ahead and was making, I'm trying to remember what it was. I think it was toast and soup. And the dial on the toaster that I was using was jostled around. So instead of it being on its like normal function of like, hey, toast the bread, and make normal toast. It was set on a conductivity of like 4 or resistance 4. I don't understand how to read toaster, but it was on like a higher setting. So I ended up burning toast and setting off the alarm. Not once, not twice, but like 3 times. Actually, no, it was just twice. But it hasn't been... But I have set off the fire alarm for a 3rd time, which is funny. But essentially, I cooked toast, and it's like, man, this is taking a while. I look in, and I see burnt toast, and it's like, oh, crap. So I go ahead, I hit cancel on the toaster, it pops out, and the second I go to grab like the toast and everything, boom, fire alarm. And it's like, ah. So what I end up doing is I start going ahead. I walk away from the toast, and instead of like grabbing the toast and everything. Well, actually, no, I took the toast, I threw them off to the side. I went over to the fire alarm thing, and I think I just fanned it with my hand. I didn't really do anything with like a piece of paper or anything. But I fanned it with my hand because you know that like one trick where it's like if you just wave your hand or like something that's flat and push the air around the smoke alarm, you'll actually go ahead and de-trigger the smoke. So I basically did that, and I had the door open so it could vent all of the smoke out. There wasn't much smoke at all. Like, it was to a degree where you could smell burnt toast, but it's like, it's not a degree where it's like gonna knock you out cold or any of that. It was just, oh, well, someone burnt toast. So that goes ahead and happens, and it's like, damn, I really want toast though with my freaking soup, because it's like toast and soup. It goes together. So I go ahead and it's like, okay, well, I now know my mistake. It was jostled around to a higher setting. So it's like, all right, well, I'm gonna put it on a lower setting. And I put it on the normal setting that I usually have it on, which is like 2 or whatever, which is supposed to undercook it as well. Because, well, it doesn't exactly get all the cooking thing, but it's close. And it's like a good boundary because then it never overcooks if you leave it in. But I put it on that setting, and I basically let it cook. I did not know this, but I did not know this or think about this, but I'm working with a toaster that's already hot. And you could probably see where this is going. So it makes toast, but because of the fact that it was already heated, it was already hot, it burnt the toast once more. And it genuinely freaked the crap out of me because I was not expecting the toast to be burnt once more. So I'm here, I'm stirring my frickin' soup that I'm waiting to get toast for, as it's like a good piping hot soup. It's good chicken soup. It's nice. And I'm over here waiting. I'm waiting. And I'm waiting. And fire alarm. It's like, or not fire alarm, smoke alarm. Fire alarms in like schools and such. Smoke alarm. And it's like, god damn it, what the hell happened? And I'm over here thinking, it probably went ahead and just detected more of the smoke from the first one. So I go over there, and I think this time I actually find something to fan it with. I might have taken out like a spatula or whatever to fan it with. So I fan it, and I go ahead, and it's like, alright, there. And I check on my toast because it's like, well, if it detected once, may as well check it and make sure the toast isn't burnt. Lo and behold, I check it, burnt toast. And it's black as like charcoal and everything. And it's like, oh my god. I burnt toast for the second time. And it's upsetting because it's 4 pieces of toast. I didn't make just one singular slice of toast or any of that. I made 4 slices of toast because of the fact that I wanted toast. I wanted 2 slices of toast because it's one of those like toasters with 2 slice things, whatever. Like 2 slots. And it's like, ah. So I'm now here with 4 slices of burnt toast. Oh wow, instant. 4 slices of burnt toast. And no bread, no toast to go with my freaking soup. Or, well, I had more bread. But I have no, I have no toast for my soup. Yeah, I want toast with my soup. So I'm thinking, man, this kind of sucks. I kind of want toast with my soup. You know what's close to toast with soup? Bread with soup. So I take my freaking burnt toast, I throw it in the trash because, well, what the hell else am I supposed to do with burnt toast? Like, I could throw it in the freaking compost pile, but we don't have a compost pile. So I go ahead, I throw the burnt toast into the trash, and I end up going ahead and grabbing 2 slices of bread. And I end up just eating the bread with the soup, and not even toasting anything else. And that is how I set off the fire alarm twice. The third time, however, had nothing to do with just me. It had nothing to do with me. As I'm in a freaking home, and I'm using the freaking supplies, or the oven that the home came with. And it's an old oven. It's very, very poor, like, abused oven. It's just, I really don't like the fact that it's in this kind of poor condition. Oh, is it? Is it Blizzard? Oh. But it's in a poor condition where it's like, it just has not been maintained. It has not been cleaned. It has not been maintained. The only good part about it is the fact that it actually still works. And the, like, top area is clean. Like, it's easy to maintain and clean that. It's very easy. But the actual inside where you bake stuff apparently is, like, dirty. And I did not know this. And I've used it about a good, 10 times before this happened? So I was not expecting for anything to happen in terms of burning or smoke, because I did my usual thing. I went ahead, I set it to 400 and something because, well, every single food requires you to cook it at like 400 or bake it. And I shove it in, and it's like, oh good, it's probably Totino's, or maybe like a chicken patty or something like that. I throw it in, and it's on a like one of those trays, those metal trays and everything. I throw it in, and I shut the door, and it's like, well, time to set the timer. I set the time, and I wait in the living room, and I'm just chilling on my phone. I hear the oven go off, and it's like, oh, cool, food's ready. Grab my food. And I set the, like, the frickin' thing down. I set the tray down, and it's got my food. And I close the oven. I go ahead, and the second I close the oven, bam, smoke alarm. And it's like, huh? Huh? And so I take the frickin' spatula that I was going to use to dish out my stuff. Actually, now it reminds me, I probably had like fries and chicken patties. That's probably what I had. And none of the fries were burnt. And the chicken patty, well, it wasn't burnt because, well, it's a chicken patty. You can't really burn a chicken patty unless you set it on like 500 for like 15 minutes. It's really difficult to burn a chicken patty. And if you do, you make a hockey puck, in which you will immediately know when you burnt it. But I set off the smoke alarm, and I'm like, What the hell set off the smoke alarm? So I go over, I fan it with the spatula because I don't know what the hell's smoking. And it's like, there's no reason for it to be set off. And there is no fire, there is no smoke anywhere else in the house. I am checking around, and it's like, there's nothing here. And my conclusion, or I get a theory. I don't get a conclusion. I get a theory of, the only thing that had the ability to produce heat inside this house besides biological frickin' animals is the oven. It's like, it's the clear, outright, like, it is the one thing that does not have an alibi. But it does, because it cooked my food. None of my food is burnt. How is it, like, how is anything smoking? So, I open up the oven, and it's like, ugh. So, obviously it's gonna be, like, hot and everything, but it's like, I open it up, and then take a sniff, and it's like, oh no, something is burning in there. And obviously I shut it, and I don't open it anymore. And it's hot, so it's like, well, I can't really do much in this position. If I open it, the smoke alarm's gonna go off. And if I try and do anything, I'll probably just straight up burn myself like freaking KFC deep fryer. So I just leave it. Of course, I made sure to have it like turned off and everything. The only thing that was turned on was basically the clock. But I just left it, and it's like, can't really do much. Like, of course, I gotta clean it. Still need to clean it. But it's like, can't believe the fact that I've used it, and only now have I burnt something. So that means whatever just burnt during that time has been cooked not once, not twice, not 3 times, not even 5 times, but has to be like 10 times before it even burnt. Which begs the question, what the hell did I burn? Like, I even looked in there to try and see afterwards, just to see what the hell did I actually burn. And I could not find anything. The only thing that I could find is just the oven being really freaking old and like dirty. And in sense of dirty, I just mean like there's like white crusty stuff, which is probably just by the heating element. Like going ahead and heating up, leaving up bits, particles of like iron and crap that go on the floor. So I ended up just going ahead and leaving it, and it's like, oh, I don't want to do this now. I'm gonna go ahead and wait till future self deals with it. And then I think I end up eating my food, and I think I end up doing the dishes. To be fair, it was quite frankly pretty nice. It was nice and warm. But yeah, that's how I set off the fire alarm 3 times in a freaking new house. First 2 times, well, okay, I burnt it. 3rd time, I don't know what the hell I burnt. I burnt something. It wasn't my fault. I didn't know I had something in there that I could burn. And I didn't know what the hell I could burn. Well, to be fair, I know I had the ability to burn toast, but that's besides the point. Oh, here's another thing that I could talk about. So, I don't know what was up with this yesterday, but yesterday, I am so glad the fact that it's not happening today. Or, at the very least, I'm hoping it's not going to happen. But yesterday, I was apparently having, like, some sort of internet trouble. And I was so curious on why I was trying to watch a YouTube video. And for some odd reason, I just could not get the video to play smoothly on my computer. I opened the video on my phone, and it could play it just fine. Even though I may have had like 2 bars on my freaking Wi-Fi, it was perfectly fine. And it's like, okay, so my phone can read all the data that's coming from like the internet. But why the hell is my PC having like a heart attack when trying to read? Like, it doesn't make sense. So I'm doing all these things of like turning it off and on again, going ahead and like closing out the browser, trying to look in Task Manager, see if there's a freaking virus or anything, bloatware, freaking Intel spying on me. Of course, I've got Intel stuff that's just looking for diagnostics and such. But basically, all that stuff that could slow down your PC. Windows update. Of course, I had Windows update. Of course, the Windows 11 Windows update is also there, but it's like, Windows 11, not gonna update just yet. Click. And I don't update it. I look around, I look for Windows 10 updates. Of course, there's Windows 10 to update. I update my Windows 10 because Lord knows if you have a Windows 10 update that's pending and you have not been notified about it at all, and you have like not hit like, hey, wait for later, or like, hey, update now, it will slow the crap out of your computer. So it's like, all right, well, I found a solution. Let me update this. And then let me also run Windows Defender alongside it, because may as well. And it was also a Windows Defender update, so it's like, all right, well, I'll just run Windows Defender twice because, well, gotta be secure. So I run Windows Defender twice, and the update's already finished. And I go back to the video. And it's like, all right, same freezing, or same places, same struggle, nothing has changed. I am now confused out of my mind of why is it so difficult for my computer to actually recognize the data. So I go ahead and it's like, all right, maybe I need to clear out the caches in it. So I clear out the cache of my computer to a decent extent. It's like, it's not a full-on wipe of all my internet data and all that stuff, because I'm guessing it's like the browser that's probably the problem, and it's just got too much temporary file like stuff, and it's like, all right, well, if it's got too much of that stuff, let me remove some stuff. And so I do that, and I worried today about going ahead and signing back in because it's like I was signed out and I was worried about not being able to, not having been able to get the stream up in time. I did. I had like 5 full-on minutes, and it was pretty easy to log in anyway, since, well, it's just password and username and then verification. So I go ahead, I do this, and it's still not like loading lately, and it's like, well, the hell can it be? Is my computer literally dying? I sure hope not, because, well, computer, it's like I've still got like till Tuesday to even have the ability. Well, I still have till Tuesday to get the ability, or till Tuesday not to get the ability. I just had until Tuesday, basically, of needing to use just this PC and everything. And I was trying to figure out what the hell is wrong with it so hard. And then I find out, and I've realized this one idea. And if you're just uploading crap to YouTube for the first time, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But I figured it out, and it's because of where YouTube stores like videos and such. So it's just a video that doesn't load too well on my PC. It loads fine onto my phone, but not the PC. And it's like, it's just the video itself. It's not the website in terms of accessing like the internet and everything. It's not my internet. It's not my PC. It's just the video. And it's like, why the hell is this video not loading in? And so I just end up proceeding to watch the video on my phone. It's like, well, if I can't properly watch it on my PC, I may as well pull out my phone and watch it on there. So I ended up just watching it on my phone. I don't know why the hell I couldn't watch it properly on my PC. It made it so goddamn difficult to watch on my PC. Like, it would have the frames be like paused while the audio was going. It would completely pause the like entire video and just not buffer any further. And if you wanted to go ahead and progress, you would have to skip the video further, which would cut out video and audio, which you would then have to wait for it to buffer and then go ahead and do the same process again when it goes ahead and freezes and everything. And it's like, ah. So, yeah, I just kind of continued on to my phone. Hooray for phones and technology. But yeah, that was annoying. I sure hope that's not, like, something that I have to deal with. Something that other people don't. I'm hoping the fact that no one else has to deal with those problems of just not being able to watch a video because of the fact that it's, like, file location is not, like, easy to access or something like that. What's funny is the fact that I didn't even get the freaking notification from YouTube saying experiencing trouble watching or something like that, experiencing internet connection problems. YouTube didn't like say that for me. It just went ahead and was completely oblivious to the fact that I was even having like a buffer problem. And it's so funny because it always says the experiencing internet issues or whatever in like the most absurdly random moments. Like, I could be watching a perfectly fine video, have just my internet have like a cutout to where my computer just does not connect to the internet because, like, I don't know, the Wi-Fi router gets reset, or like the computer needs to go ahead and like update or something because Windows decides, hey, it's gonna show its like rear up to the frickin' computer's CPU and just say, yeah, no, the Wi-Fi doesn't exist anymore. Or something of that nature. And it only happens to pop up during that. It never actually pops up during like a video infinitely buffering. Only those like moments. But yeah. I think we could probably make progress on the elevator as well. How far does the elevator even go? I know it goes a good portion of ways down. I should also probably add water to the bottom. Oh. Doo-doo. Okay, so we end up here. Kind of want to lead the lava away first. Which means I've got to dig over the lava. Luckily, we have an opening up here, which we can go ahead and fly on around and jetpack boots, basically, and tunnel. Now, I'm not going to go ahead and break the spot that's really thin up by the ceiling, because that's not going to drain all of the lava. Instead, I'm going to go deeper. And I'm only now... Okay, so now we're going to go even deeper. I'm going to go over down here. I think probably lead into... If I lead straight down, from the looks of it, it'll bend off that way. If I lead straight down, I could probably influence it to bend the other side. Actually, no, I'll just force it to bend the other way. Just forcibly make it drain this way. In which case, it'll then drain from here. It'll go down into that like slot. From here, I will make it drain straight down. And there's another heart crystal. There. And now, last but not least, to drain the lava. Which is more easily said than done. Might also expand the elevator. I'm not really too sure about it. I'm going to die. Not how I wanted. But eh, the lava's draining now, so there goes all of that lava. Which means we'll now have a proper elevator for a good bit. To be fair, I should probably replace these platforms with rope, because rope goes faster than platforms and is safer. However, then again, I normally don't use anything for elevators, except for wings and water as well. I normally don't have a reason to do like any of that stuff. If I want back up, I normally had the... Oh, that should be one of the things I should try and get for this run, or for this stream, is a magic mirror, or ice mirror. One of the two. They both do the same exact thing. I'm gonna speed that process up. Hold on. I know exactly how to speed the process up. That is like such a slow process. Drain, lava, drain. There we go. That gets all of the lava out of the way, and we now can progress with our elevator. Even though we don't need to progress with the elevator because we can already reach hell, it's a straightforward shot in comparison. Never mind, we cannot really progress with our elevator because we still need to wait for it to drain, which is fine. We can go ahead and explore, try and find the one thing that I was mentioning earlier. You can also listen to this one hell of a jam. Another abandoned area. Doesn't look like there's anything in it though, so I'm just gonna skip it. Anything in here? Nope. So we're gonna go ahead. We're just gonna continue mining. I could also mention about the freaking time that I filled up the washing machine with bubbles. Because, okay, so I don't know when this happened. I'm presuming it was in the middle of the night because I discovered it in the morning. And I'm presuming what ended up happening was, in the middle of the night, I have two cats that do not like each other. We name one Crowley and the other is Godiva. But these two cats, apparently they just do not like each other. One of them is like, to the other. And I just don't understand how the hell they don't get along. Because of the fact that it's like, one doesn't bother, the other one is just annoyed. And my guess is just the fact that it's just species issue. I don't know. But they're both cats. And what ended up happening was a bottle of dog shampoo gets knocked over because one cat goes ahead, is mad, the other cat goes ahead and is just dumbfounded. Mad cat runs around, something like that. Dumb cat thinks they're playing, chases. Bottle of dog shampoo gets knocked over. And bottle of dog shampoo, I don't know if it was previously opened beforehand or not, but it gets opened, or is opened, it gets knocked over, and we now have a puddle of dog shampoo. It is lavender scented, which is honestly kind of nice, not gonna lie. Nice lavender smell. But I'll get on to the reason why that's nice in a moment. But we have a puddle of just dog shampoo. And so it's like, alright, well, towel time. So I take like 2 jumbo towels or whatever, big towels, and I just go and I wipe it up. And it's like, alright, well, I wiped all of that up, and well, let's take a little paper towel thing, sweat it, and let's scrub it real quick to make sure that there's no soap on the floor anymore. And that all the soap has been like soaked up and everything. I go ahead, I rub it, there's no soap bubbles coming out of the floor, or, like scrubbing or any of that. It's all just dried up, and it's like, cool, I got all the soap off the floor. There is no soap off the floor. There's no soap on the floor anymore. So everything's handy dandy. And I'm now thinking, now since I've got these 2 towels full of shampoo, I need to wash out the shampoo out of these 2 towels. Problem though is the fact that they're gonna create bubbles. So I need to figure out how to get around filling the washing machine with bubbles. So I'm thinking as best as I can to not go ahead and create more bubbles. So my bright idea is, alright, well, I'll go ahead to not make bubbles. I will turn on the washing machine and have it to just rinse only. Or at the very least, slow tumble or slow spin. Just to minimize the bubbles. If there's bubbles, then, well, there's bubbles, and I'm just going to continue putting it on that cycle so that way they can rinse out everything. I do this for like, I put it on just once. I don't really do it anymore, but I do it once. I put it no spin or low spin. I don't remember which. I think I tried putting it on no spin. Put it on that. I then go ahead and I'm thinking, well, if it leaks, then I probably should do something about that. So I take a towel and I just put it in front of the washing machine because, well, I don't want there to be a big mess when I return or anything of that nature. And I put it in front of the washing machine. I set it up. It's gonna look beauty. It's beautiful. It's like a freaking red carpet right in front. Bam! Home sweet home. It's your freaking one area. And so I set it up, and it's like, all right, cool. And I just go into my room, which is not too far from the, like, washer. It is literally within view distance of me. So I go in my room. I've got my door open, just in case it does. Oh, I thought I went further. I have my door open, just in case it starts flooding and I need to immediately stop it. It gets to the point where it finishes its cycle, or quote-unquote finishes. I look over. This washing machine is full of just bubbles. Now, it doesn't leak out bubbles like, you know, in those cartoons where they shove a full-on thing of like shampoo, conditioner, or some type of soap, and there's just bubbles all over the floor. No. This washing machine literally went, yeah, no, I've got a tight grip. The only bubbles that were leaking out were the bubbles caused by the door unlocking. That was the only bit of bubbles that was leaking out. It was literally one of those things where it's like, all right, swipe, there we go. All the bubbles are off of the freaking washing machine. And I did that. I wiped off the freaking bubbles off the washing machine. Hello. I wiped the bubbles off the wife. Me and my words. I wiped the bubbles off the washing machine, and I'm now standing there. Washing machine bubbles inside the washing machine, and another towel with dog shampoo. I'm thinking, how the hell do I clean this up? Because you already know the problem with like bubbles in general, especially shampoo bubbles, is they go away slowly. Like if it's dishwasher bubbles, then it's like it's gonna stay there and it'll eventually go away. But this is shampoo bubbles. Shampoo, I don't know what the contents is, but it is not something that makes the bubbles really easy to pop. It takes forever for shampoo bubbles to pop on its own. It's like you could sit there all afternoon and still have shampoo bubbles in your washing machine. So I'm sitting there trying to think, all right, well, what's the best possible method of getting rid of these shampoo bubbles and retrieving the towels? So I could probably try and rinse them off and drain out all of the shampoo out of the towels before trying to deal with the washing machine. And so I go ahead and it's like, all right, well, I'm gonna scoop out the bubbles. I'm gonna pat them down onto the towel. So I do exactly that. I grab a handful of bubbles. I throw them onto the towel that I laid down like a freaking red like carpet at the front door of your home, leading out to your car, leading out to work, and setting the day for the job. I take the bubbles, I throw them down, and I kind of just mash them into the towel. And it doesn't occur to me until after like 3 times I do this of, oh crap, I've got carpet underneath. What happens if it goes through? So I go ahead, I check the carpet underneath. It is dry. It is perfectly fine. It is dry. The only thing that's wet is the actual towel that I've been putting the bubbles on and smashing with. And I'm like, I'm now at the point where I'm like worried the fact that the like towel with how wet it is, it's just gonna go ahead and make the carpet wet. And well, no one wants wet carpet. Wet carpet's bad. You get freaking mold with wet carpets. So I'm here trying to think, okay, well, this isn't gonna work out. How else can I do this? And so I come up with the idea of, what if I fold it like a taco? So I take bubbles, I put them onto the towel, and I fold the towel like a taco. And then I go from sealing the outside area. So I put my hands on like the sides of the towel to prevent the bubbles from escaping when I push down. And I slowly push down. And it's like a very effective way of doing it. It is very, very scary though, because bubbles can leak out. And I don't want bubbles on the carpet. So I'm doing this ever so slowly to make sure that there's no bubbles of soap onto the carpet. And that everything is going to be handy dandy. I do this like 3 times. And I take out the wet towels from within the washing machine. Take them out. I throw them into the shower that's next to the washing machine area. Because it's very, very close. And it's very, very nice. And I just yeet them right on in. And so now I'm left with washing machine full of bubbles with a bit of air in it, which thankfully is not that bad. So I'm thinking, all right, well, I no longer have to worry about producing more bubbles. Oh, wait. Nice, we got a metal detector. This is good. I'll talk about the metal detectors in a bit. And the reason why they're good. I'll finish up this story real quick. So I'm sitting here, washing machine full of bubbles, no towels inside the washing machine. Towels are inside the frickin' like bathtub sink thing. I don't know. I didn't use the sink. Sink is not effective for getting rid of bath bubbles. And I have did it with the little one before on rinsing out. But I'm now thinking, all right, well, I've got to go ahead and get all these bubbles out. And I mean like just bubbles, only soap bubbles. And I come up with a brilliant idea. Just turn on the washing machine again and just have it run a normal process. And it's like, yes, that sounds good. But this time, it's like, oh, no. I'm also not gonna turn it on to hot or any of that crap, because I did this with the previous cycle and I just let it run. It's like, it's on a normal cycle. What possibly wrong could it have? Put it through a normal cycle. I have it do its thing, and I'm in the frickin' shower rinsing off these towels, removing all the shampoo from within the towels, diluting it with so much water, the fact that you can literally fill up like 2 pools and a baseball. Okay, that's probably an exaggeration, but that's what it felt like. I felt like I was doing it for a long time. So I actually end up going ahead and draining the freaking like soap and diluting it so much from the towels. I do such a good job, and it's like nice. The only thing that I now have is 2 wet towels. Well, technically 3 if you count the one over in the freaking in front of the machine. But that's all fine. I don't need to worry about that, as the machine's gonna go ahead and like clean it up for me anyway. So I go ahead and I just grab the towel that's in front of the washing machine, and I just go ahead and I just start doing the same process with what I did with the previous towels, rinsing and diluting all the shampoo that got into the towel, and same process happens. Nothing goes wrong. Everything's all good. Washing machine finishes, and it's like nice. It's probably needs to go for like another cycle or something. And it's like, it's not full of bubbles, but it's like a good 2/3 to half full of bubbles. You pick your poison with how you want to interpret that. But it's still a good chunk of bubbles are still invading it like it's Poland and Germany. And it's like, well, let's put on another cycle and let's go. I have it run for another cycle, and it finishes, and it's like, it's not gone. It's not gone. It hasn't gone down. And so I'm now standing there, slightly kind of defeated by this washing machine full of shampoo bubbles. And I'm trying to think, how the hell do I do this? And I think of when I went ahead and was showering the freaking towels and diluting it. I was realizing the bubbles, they take a long time draining if you go with a lot of water. But you still need water to move the bubbles into the little drain pipe. And so I'm thinking to myself, all right, what if I did the same option, but rather than it just absolutely desecrating the bubbles with water, which does absolutely nothing, we'll just use a little bit of water. We'll just make it not like freaking soil the crap out of the bubbles. We'll just go ahead and have it lightly sprinkle like you're freaking, I don't know, spraying the cat with water because they knocked over your freaking favorite like vase or something like that. Just little spurts. So I put it to low soil, which is basically just a little bit of water, not too much. So I put it on a little bit of water. I decided, hey, I'm gonna turn off spin cycle as well. And found out the fact that, hey, turning off spin cycle doesn't turn off spin cycle. That just like makes it rotate modes of how fast, how slow, how random it's gonna be on the speed. I only figure out after I like turn it to rinse the fact that, hey, just rinse and spin kind of merges rinse and spin together, making it shorter. I'm basically trying to do it as fast as I can. I want to get all the bubbles out so I can just throw the freaking towels in as quick as I can. And so I just put it low soil, low spin, cold water, let's go. I throw it, I leave it to its own thing, its own demise, own whatever you want to call it. And nothing different comes out of the freaking washing machine. It's still full of bubbles. It's still a machine full of bubbles. The only thing now that I come to the conclusion to is the fact that there's still water within the machine, within the tub. And I don't know about you, but that sounded like a bad thing. In general, you do not want a machine to have water inside where it's supposed to have water without it being on purpose. Like, you can have a pool full of water, but if you have water inside the freaking pump where it's not supposed to be, when you turn off the pump, then there's something wrong. So I'm thinking, oh crap, I've got water in the machine. I need to just get rid of the bubbles so that way the water can just drain. And I need to just only focus on getting rid of the bubbles in any sort of possible way. And I go back to the taco method of removing the bubbles. Take the bubble, throw it on a towel, taco, squeeze. And I did that for like a good, I want to say 6 times. I don't know how many times I did it, but I just did it for a good couple times. Eventually I get it to where it's like a low number, and I'm like, I don't know what to even say at that point. I was just kind of done with it, but at the same time, I know I had to do something about it. Otherwise, I would have just had bubbles sitting in the washing machine and wet towels inside the shower, which no one wants to do and wait for later. So I go ahead and it's like, well, there's not a lot of bubbles in there anymore. And I need to drain out the water in some sort of way. And rinse, doing a speed cycle. And so I do that. I put on the speed cycle. I put on the cold water no spin, or low spin, low soil, etc. And I get it to where I can see now there's like, I wouldn't say like a handful, but there's not a lot of soap in there. There's not a lot of shampoo in there. Like, if you wanted to really say in comparison to how much soap there was before, there was just not a lot in comparison. So I'm now here with a good, I want to say, cat size amount of soap. I guess, I don't know. I don't really know how to like measure it. It was just based off of memory. It just was like cat sized. And I think all I just ended up doing was just trying my best to get rid of it, put it on speed cycle. And so now I'm sitting there with like just bubbles in the machine still. It's still got bubbles. I got rid of the water because of the spin cycle going ahead and finally draining the water, but still had bubbles in the machine. And I'm thinking, okay, how else can I drain this and remove all of the bubbles? Taco method. Update to version 2.0. Take towel, yeet it on in there. And when I mean yeet, I mean place it down and like just pretend like it's a blanket and place it on top of the bubbles. And I just decided, all right, well, the weight of this towel will end up eventually squeezing out all the bubbles and getting rid of it. So I'm thinking, all right, well, I'll let it sit for like a good hour, maybe 30 instead. I go ahead, do my own thing for a bit. I come back. Nothing has changed. It's still sitting on the bubbles, and I'm thinking, did it ever decrease? Doesn't look like it decreased. So I'm now thinking, all right, these bubbles are not going away. They are not popping on their own. And spin cycle, washing it, doing a speed wash, not even spinning it, any form of washing does not work. Yet the only solution that I've gotten to actually get rid of these bubbles, one viable solution that's been taking up most of my time, just taking the towel, taking the bubbles, slap. And so I end up doing that for the rest of the bubbles until it gets to a very minimalistic amount where it's like basic, you know, throw it into the wash for like twice and it's pretty much all the bubbles are gone. And that is how I end up going ahead and getting rid of all the bubbles inside the washing machine. Yeah, I still have like 3 towels inside the shower that need to be washed. Actually, no, ditch that. I had 5 towels, I remember. I have 3 jumbo towels that I had to like drain all the soap out of. And then I had the frickin' what is it? 2 tiny towels. They were like hand towels. And so I go ahead and I'm now there with 4 towels plus a freaking shampoo towel because that's what I had to use to, well, drain all the bubbles. And I end up doing the same thing where it's like, all right, well, gotta drain out all the freaking bubbles out of this thing and make sure all of the shampoo's out of it. God, I know what the video title is gonna be called now. Shampoo. Some relation. But yeah, just going ahead and having to remove all the shampoo out of the washing machine and towels took like a full-on 5 hours for me to accomplish. Not to mention, I haven't washed the towels. I haven't put the towels through the wash properly. They still had shampoo still in now. So it's like, all right, well, I've got all the bubbles out. The shampoo is not really inside the towels because it's super heavily diluted. All right, well, let's throw it on a normal cycle, cold, because I don't want the bubbles coming back, and if you do something on warm, then you're probably gonna get bubbles if it's relating to the freaking soap. So I did that, and oh my god, no bubbles. There's not a single bubble inside the machine. And it's like, oh my goodness. And then I realized I forgot to give it laundry detergent. And I don't want to wait for it to go through towels once more. So I go ahead and say, screw it. Put it in speed cycle, same settings as towels, and just giving it this like soap treatment, basically. A quick soap treatment. So I do that, and I end up doing a normal thing. It works out normal. And I end up throwing it into the dryer. It's all normal. It's all fine. Nothing went wrong, and I fixed the situation. However, this situation also changed one of the things that I actually had a problem with. You see, just like my oven, this washer is also old. So, and along with it being old, it also brought in the smell. It was like a damp mold type of smell, some sort of thing. I just really couldn't tell you what it is. I could just tell you that it was just damp smell, and it was not pleasant whatsoever. It's like you smell it and it's like, oh, something just like died in the backyard, and it wasn't Old Yeller. And so with the shampoo from the the towels, they removed the smell. So now instead of it smelling like some sort of freaking Shrek swamp, it now smells like lavender. A lavender wet dog. It doesn't smell like a wet dog. It just smells like a lavender scented shampoo. Which is very, in my opinion, nicer. It is nicer to smell lavender shampoo than it is to smell frickin' a swamp with an ogre that likes onions. Even though I would hang out with the ogre with onions because onions are amazing. Right, I should actually get back to talking about the metal, or get to talking about the metal detector, which we just got from the nymph, which I think is supposed to be like one of those like enemies that are supposed to lure you in with like pretending to be an NPC that you can trade or interact with or save or whatever, but it ends up being like a baddie. But yeah. With us having this metal detector, we can now display most valuable minerals around. So we have a health crystal nearby. We obviously can't see where the health crystal is, but we know it's nearby. This is another component to the cell phone. And once again, with us working towards the cell phone, it means we are one step closer to collecting 1 of 10 parts for the cell phone. I think it's 1 of 10 parts, if I'm correct, because you need like 3 parts to craft, like, hold on. You need the magic mirror or ice mirror. You then need 3 other like parts for the like cell phone. However, those 3 other parts are crafted with 3 other parts, so you get 3 parts per part So you get 9 parts and then the magic mirror to craft the cell phone. With us having the DPS, do we have a compass? No, we don't have a compass. I don't think we have a compass. The watch, DPS, watch. What else do we have? There was one other thing, but I think we have 4 out of the 10 items we need for the CPU, or not CPU, the cell phone. So, there's that. Oh, this should be a good time actually to go ahead and go back and deposit random crap. And then when we get back to base, we can have like a freaking moment to drink water because I'm absolutely thirsty. Which I should also mention with this place, I don't know what's up with the water, but it's like, I don't know. I just don't like the taste of this water at this place. There's just something that's different. Of course, it's probably just a different treatment of the water, which it's still drinkable and everything, but it's got that different flavor. It's like that 3 o'clock in the morning flavor versus the 10 o'clock in the afternoon, or not afternoon, 10 o'clock in the morning. It's just one of those things. I think I described that backwards, where it's supposed to be 10 o'clock in the morning and versus 3 o'clock in the morning. I think that's the proper way I was supposed to describe that. But yeah. I'll end up going ahead and grabbing some water flavoring to drink more water with. As, well, it's important to drink water. If you don't drink water, you can dehydrate yourself, and that leads to lower brain function. Lower brain function means closer to death. Closer to death means, dead. Then again, lower brain functions also makes it really funny and amusing to find stuff, like random. I want to escape from the land of the underground, and I want to return back to the surface. But no, I must run like a madman. Also, heart crystal. Actually, I need to collect these heart crystals as well, because these can actually go ahead and be turned into, what is it, the frickin' heart lanterns, whatever? Which, with heart lanterns, you can just get more regen, I believe. I think it's more regen. No, it's more, like, it's more health from heart drops, I remember. That and probably more heart drops. I don't know. Don't fact check me on what it does. I just know they're good. I think it's just more value on heart drops. I mean, it makes more sense. I mean, a lantern with a heart on it, it being more heart value, basically. Makes sense. Up we go, up we go, up we go. Up, up and away. Alright, there we go. Back at base. Which we can go inside and take our moment of drinking water. Which you should also drink water too. Not nearly as much water as I wanted, but okay. I'll do now. We have ice skates. Oh, that's another thing. I should go ahead and also try and get the freaking Terra Spark boots, because I've got water walking, which provides the ability to walk on water and honey. but it doesn't actually speed me. Hold on, actually. I think the guide will actually be able to tell me, like, what I need to craft the Terraspark boots. Which, I know these are a thing. Hold on. That. I'll hold that in there for now. Just so I can read what this is. Alright. So, Lava Wanderers, that's Obsidian Water Walking. Grants immunity to fire. Wait. So can I like go deeper? No. Oh, thanks game. Hold on actually. What happens about these? Can I upgrade these any better? Which I should actually move these up here. That way I can access them quicker. There. Can I upgrade these? I can add Spectre boots by going ahead. Oh, thanks. None of these are water walking boot materials. Fun. Alright, well, what are these? Dune Runner, where it can run super fast on sand. Run super fast on sand, where it can run super fast with Fury boots, and run super fast with Hermie boots. Where it can run super fast with Sailfish boots. Alright. I think Drone Runner might be one of the good ones. I think the best chance we have at doing the Terraspark boots, whatever, or Spectre boots, is to grab the oh, never mind, I guess we aren't going on the expedition over to the ocean. I was about to say sea. Oh well. Allows us to go ahead and deposit our armor at the very least. That is a accessory. Oh, not that chest. I've still got this chest to fill up first. Which, right, we have the Lifeform Analyzer, the Quick Radar, and the Watch. I don't think any of these will actually combine yet to make any part. Okay, I was about to question why the hell a zombie was inside, but then I realized we have a big ass hole in the wall. Problem fixed. Temporarily. Alright. Accessories? Do I have more accessories? Right. Ice skates. Can I break? Can I actually change the ice skates into anything useful? Ice skates aren't really that useful. Oh, hello. Antarctic diving gear. And the Frost Spectre boots. Or Frostbarks boots, which is lightning boots and ice skates. Last flight, super running fast, and extra mobility on ice. Requires Tinker Workshop. Ooh. That's a pretty good one. Let's see. This extends the underwater breathability, extra mobility on ice. Generates a very subtle glow, which becomes more vibrant underwater. Ooh, nice. Can't really go ahead and do much more with that. I think the Frostspark boots might be a bit better because of the movement. Yeah. So I might want to go ahead and try getting lightning boots. Because not only that, but lightning boots also go ahead and allows you to like fly. Which is now going ahead and making a full-on rabbit hole. Of like, what can I make? Repaired life crystal. Oh. Increase movement speed after taking damage. And then life crystal boulder. Oh. Didn't know that. And then true Knight's Edge. Can I make anything with these? I can make food. Wow. I didn't even know that. What about rope? Nope, just rope coil. I'm just looking and seeing what else I can do. Teleports you to home and creates pool. Okay, so that's like a back and forth. What does it require? Fish. Fish. That's that. What can I do with torches? Can I like make one of those fire maces things? Hold on. I swear you can make like a mace full of fire with torches. Huh. I'm not seeing that fiery mace. Yeah, no. Anyway, this was the frickin' Molotov cocktail that I was talking about when talking about the wall of flesh and defeating it. As all we need is just a torch, silk, gel, and ale. And I don't remember how much it produces, but I think it just gives us 5 Molotovs per craft. Anyway. Actually, I've got the Knight's Edge. What am I worrying about? Let's go out there and actually go to the ocean. There's no reason for me to worry about it. Like, Knight's Edge is gonna protect me. We already do like 40 damage per swing. This zombie ain't gonna know what happened to him. I saw a 50 in that, by the way. I don't know how to feel about that 50 though. We did a 40 and then a 50 out of nowhere. Do I have my like potions active? Nope, I do not. So you wouldn't be able to see anything without me going ahead and swinging. I would be able to, but it's like viewing the thing wouldn't be too fun. Actually, I've just realized I'm going back with full. Hold on. I need to dump my inventory. Inventory dump. I am going to dump my inventory into you. Do I actually have a... Yeah, I've got a recall potion somewhere in here. There we go. Inventory dump. We're gonna dump all this top row. Gonna skip all that. All this. Screw it. I can't remember. Alright, there. We know... I was gonna bring one thing with me. Doesn't matter. It's not like I'm not gonna be able to return anyway. Knight's Edge all the way over. Right, that was what I was going to bring. It was the recall potion. Just need one of them so that way I can go back after reaching the ocean. Because I'm gonna adventure the ocean floor, because there are chests at the ocean floor. These chests will hopefully give us good items, which I am trying to find. There we go. Recall potion. It's not like gonna go ahead and give us anything super spectacular, but hey. It's better to go ahead and get as many accessories that are actually good and prepped with hard mode than there is with like just going into hard mode just preemptively. I think it does like a swing and then a second swing. Like it does like a fulcrum at the bottom where it's like swing. Either that or it just swings twice and just gets bigger towards the front. Another thing that we should eventually do is also try and find one of those floating islands, because if we can get a floating island, we can get a couple of good items. Well, one of them is kind of a bit useless to us now, because we have the Knight's Edge. But I think it can probably be upgraded. I don't remember. But we could absolutely deal with the Lucky Horseshoe and absolutely get that. We could also get the balloon. We could also get the, what is it? There's one more item that I'm trying to think of. I think it's an accessory as well. Let's see. Horseshoe nullifies that. It's not the blocks. There's one more item that I'm trying to think. Right, it's the boots. The boots that we were looking at as well. One of the Hermie boots could be up there as well. Or lightning boots might be up there. I'm not really sure where lightning boots are from. But I imagine if lightning boots were to be placed in somewhere in the world, then it would be upward. Walking by the dungeon. Nothing creepy about that at all. I'm not gonna lie, the Dungeon Guardian still freaks the crap out of me. Like, even if I know when it's coming and not, it still freaks the crap out of me. It's just because of how fast that freaking... It's not even a boss, but it still appears like a freaking boss. Just, it's crazy. I'm still waiting for this area to go ahead and grow with thorns. Over the mountain, here we come. Over the mountain, here we come. Over the mountain, here we come. Do do do. Not there yet, but still getting there. One misfortunate thing is the fact that we didn't get a pyramid. Or at least I don't think we got a pyramid. Because if we get a pyramid, then we wouldn't have had the ability to go ahead and potentially get a flying carpet and what else? It just has useful stuff. Also, I forgot the freaking slime mount makes me go faster. Does slime mount also make me walk on water? Probably not, but eh. Alright. Time to drown. Loot. Mine. Move. Alright, you know. Breathe. There we go. Mining speed, recall, trident. Nothing useful just yet. Gonna go about right here. Damn, this ocean floor is really empty. There's like no chest down here whatsoever. It's just one singular chest that we already looted and destroyed. Alright, we're gonna go all the way to the back because I believe in myself. Yeah, no, there's nothing back here. I'm not gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna go wham. There we go. Oxygen. Oxygen. Not H2O. How many freaking what's the atomic number for oxygen? No, like hydrogen is 1. Oxygen's like 8, right? If I'm correct, it's 8. More wood if I want to chop more wood down, but I don't need more wood. Have I went down these? I don't think I have. Yeah, no, I haven't. Who knows? Maybe we'll find the mirror, magic mirror. Nope. Still a chest though, so yeah. All right. Well, what's down here? Nothing. Actually, no. Wait. I see a chest down there. Nothing useful, but it's still a chest. All right. Next tree. Oh, hey. This was a very short tree. There is a chest. Got another radar. Unfortunate the fact that we got another radar, but I guess it's better to have more than just one. Just in case we end up like deleting it or something. Which I don't think is likely. Need to remember to like get onto my mount because the mount actually goes faster. Just Goomba stomp. Just wham. Right onto the enemy. I don't know why it's amusing, but it is. Hello, slime. Ah. You, my good friend. What do you have? You have the jungle pylon. Oh, hell yeah. Of course I'll take that off your hands. And then I'll place it right here. Now we have a pylon, which we can't really do anything with because we can't teleport to any other pylon. There's no one else at our main village that's super happy. Anyway. I forgot, I still take fall damage. I think I just realized the fact that the queen bee, doesn't she have like a mount drop that allows you to fly for a limited time? It's like super slow on land, but flies really quickly. Doesn't matter. It's not like I'm gonna go ahead and be trying to fly all the time, like, for too long. Hard mode's around the corner anyway. I can just go there. But we're doing all the pre-hard mode stuff and preparing ourselves as much as we can. Because there is so many times where I went into pre-hard mode and just struggled. Apparently I got something frickin'... Oh, death meter. Huh. Nice. I don't know if we have the depth meter or not. I don't know how many times we've gotten stuff. I'm also finding all the freaking items really freaking quickly for the phone. I'm surprised that we haven't ran into a magic mirror yet. Like, magic mirror is normally like the first thing we get for the phone. And we get like 3 of them at once. Like, you just open up like a chest and not even like 2 feet away, there's already another freaking magic mirror from the chest that you took it out from. Like, it's really surprising at this point. We are at the beach. Oh. The slime will go. Wait, hold on. Does that mean... Oh, we have a faster mode of getting to air. Alright. Scour the floor. Damn, there really ain't anything. Alright. I'm gonna go up, grab some oxygen, and then I'm gonna go back down and obtain my loot. Just let me get rid of these jellyfish real quick. They're not too dangerous, but they are still annoying. Alright. Cool. I don't think there is anything else, actually. I don't really see anything else down there. Yeah, I'm not seeing any other chest. You guys can't see it, but there is no chest down there. Well, at least we got what we can. Which, while it's not a lot, and it's not much that's useful, it's still stuff. Grants the ability to float in water. Huh. Back to the accessories, because I've got accessories. Now I need more water. Hold on. Another time to hydrate. There we go. Supply. Wait. Oh, we've got the claws and spike shoes. Can I combine the claws and spike shoes? I know if you combine them in your inventory, you get to go ahead and yeah. Like, you can have both of them equipped and it does the actual applied effects. But yeah, you can combine them and it goes ahead and allows you to do it. Hold on. I think it's Tinker's table, right? This thing? Wait, no. There's Tinker's table. It's not there. I might have to craft one. Can I craft one? I don't even think I have one. Hold on. I need the Tinker's table, right? Hold on. Do. No, I should just... Oh, wait. Tinker's workshop, yep. Alright. So, wood... It would be... Wood... What's that? What is this? Coffin minecart. Huh. It's kind of funny. Wait, there's a shovel? Grave digger shovel. Digs bigger area, only digs up soft tiles. Can you dig it? Huh. That would be useful. It's also an interesting weapon. The Tinker's... That makes sense. Where is the Tinker's thing? Do I need the goblin for it? Hold on. We've got the goblin, right? Yeah, we've got the goblin. Shop. Tinker's table. Here we go. Oh, I can't buy it. I don't have enough gold. Do I have gold in here? I've got some gold. Oh yeah. Let's grab that then. 12 gold. 70 silver. I need more silver. Silver. I'm just barely short. Luckily, there's a lot of copper for some reason down here. Not only that, but we can also go ahead and just, with this farm thing over here, we can just go, meow, cut all of these glowing mushrooms, which we can then also just straight up sell to them. Another blood moon, damn. It's like, what, 3 blood moons? Or not 3 blood moons. Wait, yeah, no, 3 blood moons. Oh, damn. Oh, that's funny. It looks pink. Oh, wait, no, only when I summon it. Oh, well. Anyway. Over here. We say, hey, yo, I've got this cool thing. It's called, glowing mushrooms. We can also sell this because we've got it. Oh, it's got a 1. Already got the baby shark. Jungle Bat banner, I could sell that if I wanted to, but eh. Sell the trident. Increase mobility when hold up to send slower. Yeah, I'll keep that. I've got 2 of these. Oh, didn't mean that. There we go. Now we have the Tinker's Workshop table thing, which now we can place right on over. Like right there. And we can go ahead and combine stuff now. AKA, realize the fact that we can hold both of these at the exact same time. Don't know why you need the Tinker's Workshop to go ahead and have both of these, but now we have the ability to hold on to walls and never come off. Meow. Pew, pew, pew. I make purple pea. Meow. Alright. Guess no better time than now to go into the sky, which we need rope for, because rope. The main reason why I'm not collecting more wood is just because we need time for the wood to grow. Tools. There we go. Found it. Do, 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 do. There's the rope. Alright. I'm gonna pull a move. It's called run. And then sword. Damn, these are freaking easy to kill. Wasn't expecting that. Alright. Since I can't just build out of nowhere, I'm gonna go ahead and try and do my best to aim right next to the house with this rope. That way we can also access the roof of the house. Never mind, I freaking just built right next to it. Hold on. There we go. Riding along the side of the house. It's too much crap up here. Remove. Alright. To the skies we go! I'm surprised the fact that we haven't seen any wyvern or... Not wyvern, harpies. There we go. We're now in space! Shall reach the ceiling. Goodbye, my friends. Alright, well. Can't really do anything up here. We're gonna go ahead, drop down some, and we are gonna just build... I guess a platform down here. Or over here. And we're just gonna explore, I guess. I mean, there's no real reason not to, because we're trying to look for floating islands anyway. That, and since it's up very high, we can do stuff like that. Only problem is we can only do it so fast and fall so much. Ah, that's probably the reason why harpies aren't spawning in. It's because we're still under a blood moon. I'm zoomed out all the way. That's upsetting. At the very least, this will up the chance of going ahead and being able to find the Martian scanner. Damn, that's a... How many harpies are gonna spawn up here? That's where it, like, increase the existence of, like, enemies. There. Back to building this road. Eventually it'll be classified as daytime. Oh wait, no, no, no. Wait, this just means the fact that I'm near a floating island. Or not. Well. Oh well. Probably just means I place enough dirt blocks down to make it a floating island. It's not daytime. Woo woo! Daytime. I haven't seen the traveling merchant anytime soon. Makes me wonder. For a second I thought I saw something on the map and it was like, huh? Omega jump! Bonk. Oh, I ran out of that. There we go. Wonder if there's a better summoning staff that I can get. Not really too sure about that anymore. Because while this imp is good because it sets things on fire, it only does like 1 to 5 damage. Well, 1 to 5 damage on like bulky enemies. Chicken nugget? Oh my god, I got a chicken nugget. Nugget. Chicken nugget. Chicken nugget. Die. I'm not gonna run into any freaking like floating island anytime soon, am I? How far have I gone? Oh wow. Not a single floating island yet. You'd really think that there would be more floating islands that we would encounter since we're on like a medium world. Not to mention, we are really close to frickin' Skybox. So, yeah. No, I've just realized this is gonna turn into Hollow and Corruption when we enter in the hard mode. That's funny. Oh well, that's fine. I can clear it out anyway. It's only 1 layer of frickin' stone. It's not like it's an entire frickin' biome that just kind of spawns in. Why was there a slime? It's just a random slime just decided, hey, I'm just gonna go ahead and try dive bombing, yeah. Aw, poor slime. It's got an arrow in it. Oh, wait. No, I should probably save that slime. Goodbye, slime. I saved the slime. I think. Slimes don't take fall damage, do they? They can't. Oh, hey, look! Finally. Please don't be one of those frickin' like Sky Rivers. Although Sky River would be not actually half bad. It's a Sky River. Oh well. It's not a Sky River. It's a Sky Pond. Sky Lake? I don't know. You be the frickin' judge of what it is. At the very least, we got a sea chest. Open the sea chest. Nothing too important. Alright, cool. And we move on forth. Looking for another sky biome. Damn, double jump. Nice and peaceful music. I will admit that. Is that a harp in the background that I'm thinking of? It's the one instrument that's going wah, wah, wah. And it's like in the background. That one instrument makes me think of Minecraft. And I don't know why. It's probably the tune. There we go. They are now gone. Could they not try and fly into me? Thank you. How far? Right above the jungle biome. At least I'm gonna have a lot of like feathers for wings if I decide to get the angel wings. That, and maybe the guide can tell me if there's something else that I can use the wings for. Or not wings, the feathers. Oh my god, I'm being attacked by the duo harpies. I guess, I don't know. The harpy squad. Die already! Alright. Next block. Don't really have any other block. Oh well. I guess I should check and see if there's any of the NPCs are actually happy. Or any of the NPCs that'll actually sell stuff. See if any of them are actually happy. Let's see. Where's my recall? Recall is here. Actually getting plenty of recalls now. Nice. Actually, Jacob, tell me. Tell me what the feathers are for. Ooh, demon wings. Not gonna lie, demon wings sound a lot cooler. Gravitation and feather falling. Yeah, that's not really. I mean, gravitation potion might be actually pretty good for. Oh boy, you guys wouldn't like this, but it'd be good for actually searching the skies. Oh well, doesn't matter. You are just gonna tell me quests. You have an arrow in ya. You can sell a pylon. You have pylons to be found. You said something about stand. Ooh, I can get mounts for horses. What is this? Edible flamingo. Applies dyes to minions. Huh. Bunny ears, saplings, whips, hoofs, all that good stuff. You don't actually have anything useful. I mean, I could buy L off you, but don't really need to. Shop. Nope. Nope. Oh, I'm seriously happy. No? Who the hell is happy inside the frickin' Oh, wait, hold on. Party girl. Party girl. Nope. No one's happy. Who the heck gives you a pylon in the frickin' forest biome? Hold on. Wikipedia, tell me. Terraria. Wiki. NPC. Wait, no. Pylons. There we go. Pylons. Forest pylon. When not in any other biome. Surface. As types. Purchasing pylon. I need the golfer for the forest pylon, from the looks of it. No, wait. No, that doesn't make sense. Hold on. Screw off. Add. So let's see. When a specific biome. Okay, so any of them can actually go ahead and. Alright. So now I need the golfer princess. What is a golfer obtained by? He spawns in underground deserts. Playing golf with himself. So he just spawns in the underground desert. Well, who does he like? At least he likes the angler. The paintler. Yeah, it'd be beneficial for me to go ahead and try and get the golfer, who spawns in the underground sand biome. Desert biome. I'm not a fan of the desert biome, especially in the underground, but hey. We're basically at the end of hard mode, or pre-hard mode, so may as well try and grab them. Didn't say though if it's pre-hard mode or hard mode. So we're gonna go right here, and I'm gonna say yeet with myself and play golf with myself and dig straight down. It's not like we're gonna go ahead and fall into lava because of the fact that we can't see underground. This desert might not be deep enough. No, surely it has to go deeper. It's probably at just a slant. Like, why else would the frickin' tunnel have, like, desert crap? Alright. We are here. Probably would have been better just to go ahead and take the minecart anyway over here. Anyway. Traveling all along. Alright, gotta go down and then over. Because if I recall, we actually got to see the underground desert biome this way. Here we go. I got stopped by one single block. SETI. Now let's see if we can find this crazy man. Might be able to go ahead and claw our way through here real quick. Place down the torch there. Still don't see an NPC anywhere. And up there. It's an unsafe location, but I'm gonna go ahead, take a second, double check myself. Should be underground here. Let's see. The golfer is an NPC vendor that sells golfing related items. More items will unlock. He spawns in the underground desert playing golf with himself. Talking to him will free him, which he will respawn as long as there is a vacant. Alright. Alright, so maybe I need to go deeper. As he says there's a bunch of ants deeper below. That'll be fine. There we go. just gonna go straight down. Probably be beneficial to use like a health item. Screw you, Antlion. Didn't think he was gonna get down there that quickly. How deep did we even go? Oh, not that deep at all. We need to get down to about roughly 2/3 more than what we just did. Do do do. We on our way. We stop turning the tracks dead. There we go. We on the road again. And we're back where we were, basically. So this time, we're gonna be better. We ain't gonna die. Right. Night out potions. And then I can probably swing that around. Oh. Hi. You missed. He keeps missing the ball. Hey, yo. Yo. Thank you for arresting me. If I were trapped out here any longer, I would have came down with heat stroke. Shop. Lawnmower. Arrows. Pen. Yep. Okay, cool. Anyway. Bye. Alright. With that, I think every single house does not. Golfer. Not valid housing. What makes it not valid? It's the exact same. Is it because the pets? Here. Already occupied. Not valid housing for NPC. Okay, well, I don't understand that. Anyway, let's see. Should just grab more wood, I guess. The man won't die while we're away. I know that. It's not possible for him to. Mobs won't spawn near him. That, and if they do, he can defend himself. I don't remember what he chucks or anything like that. He probably just swings his freaking like golf club like a maniac, just going or something like that. I don't know. using it like a gravity hammer and frickin' what is it? Is it Halo Reach? I swear there's a gravity hammer skin in one of the Halo games that just makes it the freaking golf club. And you just go, wah, every single time. It's absolutely funny. My only upset about it is the fact that it's basically like the only other skin other than normal gravity hammer. Which, I don't really like the golf club. I prefer the normal hammer. Kind of wish it was a baseball bat. Just going thwomp with a baseball bat onto the ground. Would make sense because, well, people tap the ground with their baseball bat going thonk thonk. Delete. Some wood. Nope. No wood. Not yet. Removal of... No, we could probably use that. This. We can remove that. There we go. Don't really need to replace those, because there's already plenty. There we go. Now we just grab some wood. Nope, I didn't leave any. And that's all the wood. Damn. 97, that's not a lot of wood. Oh well. Should at least make a home, whatever, a room in which a NPC can house. It really isn't. Like, this whole entire base took more than, like, what, 1,000 wood? Just to even just build. So, it's not a lot of walls. Wait, why am I doing it from the outside? I can go on it inside by glitching. I mean, creative exploitation. If I can figure out how the hell I do it. I think it's like this. You take a block, you place it like that. That prevents you from going any further. And then you can go up. There we go. And now we are inside the prison cell, in which case we can decorate. There we go. And we apply a torch here. Torch can go up there because why not? And crafting bench. Oh. It's hitting the right trigger. I was like, why wasn't it placing it down? And last but not least, chair. Which we just gotta go ahead and click that and place down. There we go. Now the housing should be suitable. Which we will force the golfer into this house. Yep. In which case, I now need to figure out how the hell I... There we go. Nope. Bonk, bonk, bonk. idea. Nope. Oh wait, hold on. I've got an idea. Oh wait, nope, never mind. Okay, so just don't grab the middle blocks in between. Don't grab the actual floor. You just gotta grab the block underneath. Noted. Equip the hook. Equip it. However the hell I equip it. There we go. Just figuring out which button naturally goes ahead and equips it and not. And now we go ahead. I guess the best option to do is try and fill up the rest of the house with the wood, if anything. Not really care about the cells or anything, if they have wood or not. The main reason why is because mobs won't spawn inside the house itself if there's wood, but if there's open area, then, well, they will spawn, and I don't care if they spawn inside the cells. They'll despawn eventually. And we're not going to have enough wood. Yep, just like that. Not enough wood. Oh well. I'll probably end up going ahead and having other stuff happen in the meantime. Anyway, gonna go ahead and done. I'm not sure really. What did we even do? Let's see. So we explored the sky. We found the golfer. The golfer's still over there, and I died 12 minutes ago. We have a jungle pylon over in the jungle now. We've explored more of the underground. Unfortunately, we didn't get any of the any mirrors from the underground. We should run into mirrors eventually, but unfortunately not yet. Also, can I mention we have 3 mushroom biomes? Like, that's quite a bit. Not to mention we have 2 directly under spawn. Like, hot damn. I've had 1 before under spawn, but not 2. Oh yeah, we also went into the oceans and explored the ocean floor on both ends. So, we did that. Didn't really find much though, which is unfortunate. Also, I'm just now realizing one end of the map is higher than the other by a good substantial difference. Interesting. Oh yeah, we also found that Sky Island and adventured off more. But yeah. Besides that, didn't really do much. Oh, we also crafted the one important thing, Knight's Edge. Which is actually pretty freaking goddamn good. It's literally, I think, the best pre-hard mode. Like, melee weapon. I mean, it's not going to get us through a wall of flesh, but it's definitely going to kill off like any mob that wants to touch us. That and probably the eaters as well. Or hungries, not eaters. Eaters are in corruption. Anyway, that's all the time I have for this stream. Whether you tuned in for the first time, or seeing this in a VOD, or just really enjoy my streams, I thank you for watching. With enough said, I hope you enjoyed this stream, and have a wonderful time. Don't forget to goddamn hydrate, because I'm thirsty, and I will see you another time. Goodbye!